Hello, you're welcome. This is Waliola Olaiwola. I'm about to show you in this tutorial how to set up your Paystack payment gateway and integrate it to your website. So this is payment form for Paystack. So however, if you do not have this plugin yet, you come to plugin. This is your dashboard in WordPress. So you come to plugin and then you come to add new. All right. So click on add new. So come to search plugins and type Paystack. Okay. Awesome. So there are many Paystacks on the in the plugin. So however, this is the one you are going to click on install just like this. You click on install, right? So but this is the one by Paystack. So click on install and then you activate. All right. Then after activating, come to after activation, you come to installed plugins. Installed plugins. You scroll down to where it is. Then you click on settings. Okay. Now there are some secret keys that you need to input. So I'll show you how you can get these keys on your Paystack dashboard. Sorry, right now. So you come to your Paystack dashboard. I assume you already signed up for Paystack. You have a Paystack account. If you do not, you come to sign up, right? It will be like signing up for Facebook. So it's that easy. So you click on log into your account. Okay. Then after logging in, all right, you'll be able to you come down to settings, all right. And after coming to settings, you will see all this bar containing all these things. You come to API keys and webhooks, all right. So and then you copy this all these keys, live secret keys. You copy it. I've already copied it, all right. So and then you paste it in the live public key here, all right. So the second one too, you copy it, which is sorry, this one is secret keys. I've just copied the live public key. Okay, the live public key. Okay, so the secret key, the live secret key. All right. So you paste the live secret key as well. So same with this test secret keys, test public key, test public key. You insert it there, and then at last you insert the test secret key as well. Then you do all the settings. I'll paste this and then we can proceed. So the percentage you leave it as it is. So the amount above which Paystack adds the fixed amount below. Alright. So I like it like this. I will leave it at 2,500. Amount added to the percentage fee when transaction amount is above threshold. So um this is the threshold. Alright. This is the threshold. Uh this is the additional amount that will be charged if their payments exceed this threshold. Alright. So I've set the maximum charge that Paystack can. So and then you click on save changes. So I'll first go and include the last key and then we'll come back to save changes. So click on save changes. Awesome. So it has been saved now. So to now set up a payment page, this is where you come to Paystack Forms, or you can come uh, to the plugin page. You will see the Paystack form. However, it's already here, so you click on it. So this is where you add name, right? But you come here to add a new form that you want to use to collect payment on your website. All right. So this is where you put the name, you put the title. Let's say you have a webinar, a paid webinar, right? So this is the name, just for you to recognize the form from other forms. Now, I want you to listen very attentively here. In order to set up a payment, a kind of box whereby people can fill in their details. This is the method you will use. Just copy this. All right. The thing is, the box for name, full name and email address is already automatic, so you don't need to set up another one for that. However, for phone number, if you want to collect their phone number when they are making payment, you will leave this. All right. So if you want to make it required, so this is what you will do. To make it required, you press space, then you type required, then you press is equal to, you put quotation inverted comma or quotation marks, and then you put required again. This is how to make this field required. Okay, but I do not want to make it required, so let's just leave it like that. Okay, so let's say I want to collect their address. Okay, I just simply put, paste that there, and then I will put address. All right, like I mentioned earlier, if I want to make this required, what do? I type required, right, is equal to quotation marks required. So this will force them to include their address, their home address. All right. So, but I do not want to include that. So I'm going to have to delete it. But let's just leave it for us to see how it will look when we publish it. All right. So you now move, assuming you want to make it a recurring kind of payment. All right. A recurring payment is like a membership fee. Maybe you have a membership site where people pay you a certain amount of money every month. Let's say 5,000 naira every month. So this is where you put, so the recurring plan. So the optional recurring plan means that you want your client, to choose the frequency at which they pay. In that case, this might look like a donation form, whereby you are not going to be forcing them to make payment every month or something like that. So you are going to just like uh give them the will to decide, okay, I want to be paying every week or I want to be paying every month. So they will have to be the one to decide. So if you click on this, however, if you click on this, it will be the same date every single month. They will be charged automatically. This is Paystack plan. So if you have a code, a recurring plan code, this is where you put it. All right. So, but you do not need that. So move forward. If your payment is quantified, all right, if it is a quantified payment, so it is not a quantified payment. So aha, So if there is something you want them to agree to before they make payment, this is where you make that decision. If you click on yes, that means you are going to pay. It might be your refund policy, it might be your delivery policy or any other policy or agreement that you'll be contacting them after the payment. This is where you paste the link to that. However, I do not want them to uh to agree to anything. Just make payment. All right. So now move downward right here. Aha. So look at this now. This hide the form title. It means that once this thing has been published, all right, you will see a title first. Now look at this. This is an example. This is the hide the title. This is the hide the title. If I click on that, if I click on this, it will hide the title. Once I publish it, you will see it. All right. So let's hide the title form, because now assuming this digital skill gold mine is also the title, this title. So it will just be two title close to one another. So instead of making it like that, I can just hide this one and this one will just move up. All right. Okay. So let's move forward. Okay. So these are the currency with which you can receive payment: Nigerian naira, Ghanaian cedis, South African rand, and US dollars. So for Nigerian naira, so this tutorial, for the purpose of this tutorial, it's going to be Nigerian naira. Now, this is the amount which your client must pay. Let's say 10,000 naira. All right, for the webinar. Okay, yeah, 10,000 naira. Okay, so there are four zeros. So now look at this box. If you click on this box, it means what you are saying is this 10,000 naira should be the minimum amount payable for your client, right? It means they can pay more, all right, if you click on it. So, but if you do not click on it, so and you leave it like this, so it means that the client would have to pay this amount, all right. If you leave it at zero, what you are saying is they can decide how much they want to pay. It's from zero upward, from one upward. They can decide how much they want to pay. And number three, if you want to make, let's say 1,000 naira is the minimum payable amount, all right, you can click on this, make amount minimum payable, all right. So this is, so I'm going to make it 10,000 naira like before, all right. So all this one, I'm not going to be explaining every other thing. However, what we have already included is enough to make the integration. So I will share an article, a post that will explain the rest of this. All right. Okay. So let's say for instance, once they have made payment, so this is the message they get. All right. Thank you for paying. User must not be logged in. So which means that you are saying that anybody that comes to your site can make payment. You don't have to log in. That's one. So send an invoice. So what will be the payment button description? Is it pay now? Is it pay? Is it donate now? Or is it donate? And so on and so forth. So that is that about that. All right. Uh, Send payment receipt. If you want them to receive the receipt automatically, this is where you come to send receipt. Okay. Send an invoices when send invoice when a payment is attempted. Set this to don't send. Okay, and then you can end it like that. So if you are sending them an email, So this will be the field where their name would be. After you have set all of this now, and now come to publish. Okay. So here is where you click on publish. Okay. So once it's published, you come right here and you copy this link, this code. Okay. Copy it. Alright. Then you come to new pages, add new. The name is webinar, right? So you give it a name webinar for you to recognize webinar payment page. Okay, so you skip this. All right, and you pick a paragraph. All right, so the paragraph, you just paste the code, and once you have pasted the code and such, you publish. It asks you, but you still click on publish. So once we've published, right, so it has been published like that. You can come back to WordPress or you can preview right here. Alright, so but let's see how it looks. You come to pages, click on all pages. Then you come to webinar. Let me just search for it. Webinar. Webinar payment page. So then you click on view or you open a new tab. So let's see what it looks like. So this is what it will look like, as you can see. The reason it auto-filled this and this is because my name and email address is already there. So this is the amount they must pay. They cannot change it. So they put their phone number and then click on pay. Now let's test this. Let's make it a test payment first. So how do we make a test payment? So let's go back to our dashboard, our WordPress, our website dashboard. Okay. And then come to, I think, where is the page again? Okay, not this. Payment dashboard. We go to Paystack Forms. No, not Paystack Form. What do we want to do again? Okay, we want to make payment. So let's go to Payment Dashboard, Paystack Forms, Settings. Once we go to Settings, we can set it to Test Payment. Okay, so it was in live mode before, right? So let's just put it in test mode and then save changes. So once changes has been made here, awesome. Aha, then we can try and initiate the payment on this page. So it will be a live payment. So it will be a test payment, right? Like that. Alright, so this is where we can make the come to settings, API key, API keys and web hooks. So so we've already done everything we need to do here. So we have the test mode configuration key in our website, and we have the live mode. So that means you can make payments like that. So let's switch this to test payment. Aha, we are now working in test state now. Okay, webinar payments page. So let me input my name and then let me click on pay. Okay, so once you click on this, right, to make payment, so you now click on I've completed the payment. So if you click on pay now, all you have to do, you can test it on your own website. All right, so you just click on this and then you send this code to your in with your GT Bank number, right? So and then you click on I've completed the payment. Once you've done that, it will bring thank you for paying as a message, and that is how you set up your payment page on your WordPress website. I hope this clarifies things to you, and I hope that you have already used this tutorial to set up your own payments page on your website. So if you want to set up a kind of uh, redirect gateway whereby once they make payments like this, it will send them to a certain page. I believe you already know how to go about it. So you just go to your payment form to edit. Sorry, not here. You go to the Paystack Pay Forms, all forms. You go to webinar to load now. Okay, so you come to webinar and then you click on edit. Okay, after clicking on edit, you come right here to, of course, you must have published the page where you want it to redirect already. Okay, so this is where you put the redirect page link. Alright, so redirect to page link after payment. Keep blank to use normal success message. Okay, and that is that about setting up a payment form using your Paystack on your website. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching.